Alright, Postal here. So today we are taking out the A7M, but it's actually more than that. We are going to be posting, I'm going to be posting videos for the XP-54 grind each day going forward. This is mission number 10. We are trying to get Flying Guardian achievement. The reason we're starting the videos at number 10 is because last weekend I did the missions 1 through, I don't know, a bunch. 1 through 8. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and, you know, those were okay. And a lot of the missions were just kind of like going through the motions, so to speak. This one, what am I doing? Where am I? Why am I not flying? Hello, Postal! Oh, there I am. Alright, so, Flying Guardian achievement. What do you need to do to get this? Well, you need to own a sector. So, first things first, let's go ahead and own a sector. I'm actually moving to the garrison here. I know I'm always joking around with Fallen Angel. The garrisons win games whenever we flight up on Saturday nights. I'm trying to get it just to get some capture points inbound in this particular instance. And plus, because apparently I was AFK for a second, and I was closer to the sector, just go for it, right? Although this is already taking longer than I thought it would. Anyway, Flying Guardian, what do you need to do? Well, you need to get maximum defense kills in a fighter. And maximum under these, you know, the terms that wargaming makes up is 8. For me, there's really no better plane than the A7M for doing this. And the reason I say that is because it's not fast and it doesn't have great altitude performance. Well, what the hell are you talking about, Postal? How are you talking about how the bad things about a plane make it best for this particular mission? The fact of the matter is, if the plane is that slow, if it's that bad at altitude performance, wargaming's going to balance it out with the other metrics. So this is an incredibly turny fighter. Just really good at that. Very good at doing like dead turns, utilizing gravity to kind of do up and overs and just really turn tightly. And that's great for just getting your guns on target. The next part that's so great is those guns. It's 4 20mm cannons, which you say, okay, it's not, I don't know, like overpowered or anything, but think about it. This is a tier 7. You've got basically the same armament as, you know, some tier 8 fighters. And so you're a tier ahead of that. Some people would argue that a Ki-84 would be the better option. And on paper, the Ki-84 is the better plane. In a random match, I'll typically want the Ki-84. But when I need a specific mission, the A7M is the way to go. And the reason being is because the 4 20mm cannons are just consistent. They're high damage and they're consistent. You're never gonna, like, you know when they're gonna overheat. You know when you're gonna have that kind of situation going on. So right now my goal, you know, is to just hang out in the center. I need 8 defense kills. Can we do that? We need to be patient. We need to save our boost for situations like we're doing right now, where we're gonna boost up and see if we can get these guns on target, which we've done. We're not gonna waste time going for bombers. We're not gonna waste time going for things that are gonna take too much of our literal energy, too much of our speed, which is at a premium. We want to hang out in the sector, and we're going to continue to kill, hopefully. So back to the Ki-84. The Ki-84 has 2 20mm cannons and 2 30mm cannons. That's freaking awesome, right? Really high damage output. The problem that you run into is in dogfight type situations, those 30mm cannons, the RNG really can throw you off. You can miss a lot of shots. They overheat very quickly. They're excellent for taking on heavy fighters, for taking on ground attackers. They're really good at, because the Ki-84 has decent altitude performance, you can even take on bombers. So again, in a random battle, just going out there trying to hurt some people, the Ki-84 is the better plane. But if you just want to own a sector, if your mission is to own one sector come hell or high water, the A7M is going to be the king or queen or prince or whatever of this situation. There's not a lot of planes that I feel more comfortable in when I'm trying to do something like this. Argument could be made for like a Yak-15. Yak-15's got two 23mm cannons. It's tier 8. It's got a jet finally, thank goodness. You get some boost. But having just 2 cannons can be kind of fickle sometimes. But Yak-15 can't go wrong with that typically. Although it does run into tier 9s. And there's not a lot of bad tier 9s in this game. Tier 9 I think is probably one of the best tiers across the board. And running into that kind of situation in the Yak-15 could be detrimental. Yeah, there's obviously a lot of good tier 8s. But there's not a lot that's going to outturn you when you're in an A7M. Alright, so I don't know about you. I have not been counting. Pretty sure when I was actually playing this game. Hello? Let's not have that happen. I was probably counting. And we've got both plants now. And all we're doing is just hanging on to the center. Luckily, this particular map has a viable center location, right? This is a... it's an airbase, so we can get hit points back. Our friendly bombers and GAs are going to be respawning from here, and we're just going to keep on pushing against those important sectors. And because it's a important sector, and it's a centralized sector, everybody and their brother is going to be coming here to try to get the sector. So this is all just kind of lining up to why the A7M is going to do well on this map, no matter if it's tier 8 or tier 7 battle. And so in something like the A7M, you need to do everything you can to avoid taking too much damage. There's a couple times I went head on. I took a calculated risk that my guns were going to kill. We've got Flying Paladin, we've got Hero of the Sky, we're still looking for our Flying Guardian. There's a couple head-ons that I took a calculated risk. I had more hit points, I trusted my accuracy, I knew the plane I was going against. It wasn't like I was going against the Yak-9U or something stupid like that. And you see I'm doing everything I can to try to wiggle out of the way here. I've got the firefighter skill on my pilot, because that's what you should have on every single Japanese fighter. And that allows me to put the fire out. I don't need to waste a fire extinguisher. I can keep my first aid kit, because my pilot's the important aspect of a Japanese fighter. Come on. I'm watching the map here. Flip and kill this dude. There we go. Didn't get the kill on him. Well, that's stupid. Alright, so we're still not... haven't gotten the frickin' Guardian. Not Flying Guardian, excuse me. There's a Guardian badge, but that just gets, you get that with 250 capture points while defending. In this regard, I just need to get some more kills. This guy's outside the sector. Got a frickin' ace. Still no frickin' Flying Guardian. Oh my flippin' Jeebus! What are we gonna do here? I think the game's over. Did I not get a Flying Guardian? Did I miss it? I feel like we got 8 kills in the center. We got an ace. Was too many of them outside the frickin' sector? Oh, how annoying. Ah, nah, I got it. Alright, let's head on back. Alright, so we were able to get 20 kills there, but what we were aiming for was to get our Flying Guardian badge here. So, you need to get 8 kills while defending a sector, which in something like the A7M, isn't automatic, but isn't overly difficult either. Luckily we didn't die, so we got our Marseille, we got our Ace, got our Akamatsu, got the normal Guardian, got Flying Paladin, got our Hero of the Sky badge. It was just really able to own that center sector. And so for something like the Flying Guardian badge, to get 8 while defending, well, you want to be in a plane that can defend the crap out of a sector. It needs to be a fighter, of course. But the A7M is just so good at doing this kind of thing. You have 4 20mm cannons at tier 7, and with that you just get great consistency, which is what you want from a turn fighter that is just set up to kill fighters and multi-role fighters. Yeah, I did kill some heavy fighters in this battle, but the main goal with this plane is to go after multi-roles and fighters. If you want something that's going to be going for the heavier aircraft, then you'd want something like the Ki-84 that has those 2 30mm cannons plus the 2 20mm cannons. That can really do some damage versus ground attackers and bombers. But if you're just literally going for defense kills, nothing's really going to do much better than the A7M. I consistently come back to this plane to get these kind of missions completed. Flying Guardian, Ace, Akamatsu, like any of that kind of stuff that requires, like, I just don't want to spend too much time trying to get a specific fighter mission. Let's get in the A7M and see what we can do. Last battle, I got 15 kills, and I got only 7 while defending, unfortunately. It was a relatively quick battle. So this is my second battle and was able to get the Flying Guardian badge thanks to the A7M. I highly recommend this plane. Maybe not necessarily like the most fun play style down the line. It does get kind of repetitive as you go down zeros. But once you get past this plane, you get the J7Ws. Really, really solid, hard-hitting multi-role fighters. And then, like I said, I've kept this plane just specifically for these kind of missions because it just syncs up really well with my playstyle. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this particular battle. We've still got, what do we got going on next? 20 sectors captured in any number of battles. Whoopity-doo. That'll take however many battles. But I did want to post a video on a single battle type situation. And here it is. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it and have a great day. Bye.